Plaintiff, Cashemet Green, wants to pursue a career in music, and she turned to the defendant to help promote her music. However, Cashemet claims she gave the defendant money to book her a performance, but he never did, so she's suing. Defendant Andre Wade used to be a drug dealer, but he turned his life around after he invested his drug money into his friend's rap career. Andre's countersuing for emotional distress and harassment.
Prove your case.
Okay, Judge. Basically, I'm an aspiring rap artist. I've been rapping for 8 years now. I'm also in school for engineering, but I met him because I wanted somebody to help me promote my music, help me get out there, help me establish myself. So my uncle.
Where do you go for engineering?
The Illinois Institute of Art.
And that's for studio?
Uh-huh.
Good. That's a smart approach to being a musician or a rapper in your case, because it's so difficult to get a record deal and achieve such goals that you need to have a B plan. Mm-hmm. And that's a good B plan, because as a studio engineer, you get to work in the studio and make your own music. If that doesn't work, then you have other folks come in who will pay you to engineer to do their music. So that's a good approach. Let me hear from you. Give me some background on how you know the plaintiff and anything else you want me to know.
Tell you about myself first?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm from the west side of Chicago, and basically I was selling drugs, and one of my friends was rapping, and he asked me to invest in him, so I took my drug money and invested and started the company in 1999, and I've been doing shows, booking parties ever since 1999.
Good, off your drug laundered money?
Right.
All right. All right. And how long did it take for you to get rid of the bad money and start getting good money?
Not long.
Okay, good.
I won awards for Promoter of the Year. I have that, all my evidence right.
Let's see what you have. Show me. Are you promoting? You've been promoting since '99 here in Chicago? All right.
And here go all my
Chicago
flyers.
Ex-Dope Dealer Award.
Here you go.
No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Chicago Artist Awards. Good.
And I never had no problem with any artist. And like, I was gonna give her money back, but.
The new Sunday Hotspot, you had Twista, huh? Performing at this. When was this?
Like 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. Them
Twista
all the
was
parties
doing you
I
a favor. Twista is a big time rapper from here in Chicago with a big record deal, right?
Yes.
Sounds like you know your business and you've been taking care of your business.
Right.
You gave me 50 flyers showing that he's an experienced promoter. What happened with you and he?
Basically, when I first met him, my uncle gave me a card. We hooked up. He listened to my music. He really liked it. And then he said he worked his business off of contracts. So he sent me a contract. I looked through it. I'm educated, so I know by looking at something, you know, when it's not legit. My aunt, she's an attorney, so I emailed her the contract that he sent me, and she told me, if you sign this contract, you're stupid. So we looked it over, we revised it, and I sent it back to him to negotiate things with him. He said no. Later on, I found out that my dad knew him, so that made me feel like a little comfortable. And my dad said, no, he's a good guy. I know him from the neighborhood. Give him a chance to promote your music. And like you said, he knows people and he can help me out. So he set up something for me. He called me the next week, I think, and said, look, I have a show for you. If you don't want to sign a contract, I'll still help you out. I'm like, okay, fine. Maybe he could give me a chance to see if he's doing a good job.
A show for you, meaning he would allow you to perform?
Right.
And pay you?
No, he's not gonna pay me. He gave me, when I really got a good sign about it, he made me these flyers.
Let me see it.
He made me these flyers to,
So this was your opportunity to kind of advance your career. All right.
He made those flyers and I was impressed. I'm like, man, this man maybe have a good heart. Maybe he'll give me a chance. He said, I have a show for the 31st at first, March 31st. I said, yeah. I called all my friends, my family. Like, he's gonna set me up with a show with Twista and Shauna and everybody. I'm opening up for him. So the same day I sent him $200. Here's my receipt right here.
Let me see. You had to pay him to be in the show.
And he said, okay, I'm setting it up for you. The next day after that, he called me again and said, look, I have a commercial setting up for the show. It's going to be played on the radio, and they're going to play your music and say your name that you're performing. I'm like, oh, this is a good chance for me.
And then what ultimately happened with this to cause you to sue him?
I found out that basically it was a ripoff. He took my money.
How did you find that to be?
Because I kept calling him. He's telling me one thing. He's telling my parents another.
What were the two things he was saying?
He was saying, well, he told me, I asked him, like, is the show still going on? He's like, yeah, it's still going on. I'm like, because I'm paying dancers.
Then what did he tell you?
He said, yeah, it's still going on. And
He told
and my
your
dad,
parents? Go ahead.
yeah, my parents, he was like, I'm not sure if it's gonna go on yet because we having a problem.
All right, and then it never occurred? All right, let me hear from you, sir.
Yes, here go a contract that she supposed to
Can you see
sign.
it, please?
And here go the poster that
She didn't sign it though, right?
No.
Right, because she said she didn't have the money, the 500, so I broke it down to 250.
Let's see it, please.
Okay.
And she said that she didn't have the 250, so I said I still was gonna work with it and still get a show. So
why didn't you have her sign for $250?
she said she didn't have the money, so
Did she give you, how much did she give you?
She didn't give me no money to sign the
Oh, you
contract.
haven't received a dime.
Right, but I was still helping her with her career.
She never gave you a dime?
Right, for the sign the contract.
Sir, I just gave you the money I gave you.
No, that's for my money for my flyers. She paid me for my flyers, and she gave me $100 for the show. Because I took my own money to get the flyers.
What
in the
would be the purpose of her giving you any money?
Because I charged for people to perform. That's the money helping
so
me.
the $200 was for her to perform.
No, it wasn't. It was for my
Whatever
flyers
you
and
did
plugs.
with it, sir, whatever you did with the money, the only reason she had to give you anything was for what? To perform. If she wasn't going to perform, she don't care nothing about your flyers. She don't care nothing about you. She didn't care about nothing that you're doing.
The event got canceled. The event got canceled
All right,
that
so
day.
did you give her money back?
No, I said I had to get the money back to get the people because I had other artists.
Problem.
I didn't have it right then and there. I had to get
you
the
got
money.
it today?
No, I do not.
When you gonna have it?
I don't know. When I
Okay, get it as soon as you can. And your claim for harassment and emotional distress is for what? What did she do to you?
Because her cousin went on my cousin block and told them that if Cheeseburger don't get my money, they gonna do something to me.
Got that? Sue her cousin. She didn't do it. You say her cousin did it. Claim dismissed. Judgment for the plaintiff, $975. Have a good day.
I mean, it's a learning experience. That's all I got to say.